Hi, my name is Pasha. This is Pasha Speaks YouTube channel, and today I'm going to talk about the brand ISAAC SELLAM Experience and one particular item, hat from 2008-2009 fall-winter collection. I recently purchased two of those hats. First one is made out of shearling, which is sheepskin with fur left on it. So the fur on this hat serves as a lining. And the other one is made out of really soft lambskin. You see, I can squish it like that. It's really soft. And lined with wool or some kind of wool blend, I'm not sure. Actually, we'll talk about that later in the video. As far as I understand, those are kind of rare. I only found two listings online for those. First one is on Real, and the second one on Vestiaire Collective. Both of them are sold out now. I usually try to find as much information as I could about items I purchase for myself or for reselling. And that's a story for a whole another video. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to talk about this, for example about dating or identifying archive of vintage stuff. I have a lot of things to say about it, and I have quite a lot of experience in that. Anyway, I found pictures of this collection on the Fashion Spot forum. If you know, you know, Fashion Spot is a great source for old artisanal designer stuff. So there was this kind of editorial, and on one of the pictures was those hats. So this is how I dated them, basically. I think those might have been reproduced after 2008 in different seasons, but since there are very limited info about the brand and collections, etc., I can't be 100% sure. It's always frustrating when you go on the website of great brand, like ISAAC SELLAM Experience, for example, and there is no proper archive for the collections and garments, you know. Just hire some guys who run your fan pages on IG, and they make a great archive for you, you know. Or just DM me and let's collaborate. I'm going to make a archive for you, you know. Anyway, what do we know about ISAAC SELLAM Experience as a brand? ISAAC SELLAM Experience is a Paris-based atelier founded in 2002. ISAAC SELLAM, as many other artisanal designers, focuses on leather as his main material. But what differs him from others is that he works with expensive and exotic leathers such as alligator or python. You might know the works of ISAAC SELLAM as this kind of dark, brutal and kind of minimalistic. His most known design feature is metal staples that he uses for stitching. For example, the jackets with staples on the back, where he creates kind of spine from them. I think everyone has seen those online. Now let's go back to my hats. I think they doesn't really fit the general aesthetic of the brand, and I have even more to say. Those aren't even designed by ISAAC SELLAM himself. What you see here is a replica of British flying helmet from 1929. That's when it was originally introduced. Model called 200S was created for civilian pilots, but Royal Air Force pilots used it as well until 1935, when this model was replaced by Type B model. The main manufacturer for those at the time was D. Lewis, You might know this brand or this manufacturer as Louis Leathers. You might seen their collaborations with Comme des Garçons and Junior Watanabe, for example. Actually, on the official website of Louis Leathers, you can buy this model for around £200, I think. And also there's a lot of vintage ones you can find online as well. So what's the big deal with ISAAC reproducing some helmet from 1930s? Well, while all modern menswear relies heavily on referencing military garments, for artisanal brands this design choice is quite unusual. You would expect this from Japanese brands like Bas Rixons or Real McCoys, whose whole DNA built around reproducing vintage garments. The key to this whole story I'm telling you right now is that old ISAAC SELLAM experience and new ISAAC SELLAM experience is really different in terms of design. I will illustrate my point with some pictures of garments from Grail. So, the old ISAAC SELLAM experience vibe is this really classy and romantic in a way, and it's inspired by vintage garments. This really shows in the details such as pockets, buttons and lining. For example, on many of his older jackets he uses denim lining, and that's pretty cool. I think I never seen anything like this before. So my helmets are a pretty good example of this old ISAAC SELLAM. Now let's take a closer look at them. First thing I wanted to notice is that quality on those are amazing. It's like outstanding quality. The brown one is in worse conditions than the black one. It had a crack on the leather. You can see it's fixed here. It's because of the treatment of the leather. It became really stiff. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but I'm gonna try to show this to you. Like, it's really like I can't even push it through with my finger. So that's because of the treatment, but it's fixed. So other than that, both of them are in like new condition. So I wanted to show you how the furniture treated like it's been worn and like it's vintage. I really like this rusted closure. I think it looks amazing. Or a buckle. Here there's also rusted. You can see. But the heads are like new. The ear flaps or ear pockets are fully functional. You can see it can be opened like this. Originally these were used for pilots to use this old type of headphones and microphone system to communicate with each other. So here they used to put these headphones. Through this hole there was like a tube going out, and they were talking to each other. The fun thing about it is that you can use it nowadays, like it's functional nowadays. You can actually put your AirPods in here, and if it falls out of your ear, the pocket will secure it and you will lose it. I really love how the Caretag's made. So they stated all the materials that the brand uses, like, and on every garment they checked the materials that used in this particular case. And on this tag, on the black tag, on the black hat, they even had this kind of space where the person who made this hat in the atelier, they would sign their name here, so you would know who really made the hat or the other garment. I think that's pretty cool too, in terms of how you make care tags. Like, for me, that's amazing. I don't know, I really like this kind of stuff, you know, details. It's really cool. And on this one, on the black one, it doesn't there's no marks on the material, so as I said in the first part of the video, I'm not sure if it's lined with wool or wool blend, because both of those are stated there, and it doesn't checked once that they use here. And lambskin, I just by the feel, I decided that this is lambskin because it's really soft, and the other material doesn't look like that. And you can see on the shearling one, first of all, the tag is white, and you can see here it's checked the mouton sheep, so we know for sure this is made from mouton and sheep. And obviously the lining isn't checked because it's lined like it's one material. And you also see that the tag, you know, this has this kind of effect. I think this is from a garment dye technique used for this helmet. Also, well, that's all actually. Unfortunately, any of those doesn't fit me. None of them fit me. And this one is even smaller. Like, I don't know, I look stupid in it. So my head is like 60 centimeters around, and I think those will fit perfectly on 54 centimeters and less. And I'm selling both of them. They will be available for international purchase. And that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. You can ask any questions in the comments or leave your opinion on the subjects I talked about in this video. Love y'all. Peace.